Hi all, Wayne from Living with Bikes. Today, just dropped my screwdriver. Today I've just changed the back tyre on the CBR1000F, which you've seen on previous videos. And I just wanted to quickly show you something. Alright, so this is the tyre, the wheel, that I've just taken off. So I was lucky enough, I had another spare rim. This is the one I've just taken off. And it hasn't actually, and I'm just going to grab my screwdriver thing. Okay, so it hasn't actually run out of tread, but what it's done, it's run out of life. So if I push that down there as hard as I can, right, you can pretty much not say anything, because the tyre has basically gone off. Now, one of the things I was going to do before I started was to see if I could read. So it's a Dunlop, is that right? Pretty sure, because it's a Sport Max, yes. So it's a Dunlop Sport Max. Now this is a very old tyre, so you know all companies make really good tyres, and Dunlop are no exception. So I'll have a look and see if I can find a date on it, and that'll tell us how old the tyre is. So one of the differences straight away you can tell, if I just push on that tyre and then let it go, and it leaves the imprint, hopefully you can see that, so it leaves the imprint in the tyre for quite a while, and that's really the difference between a tyre that's completely gone off and one that's still fresh. Alrighty. Okay, so I found the date, and it was the 12th month 03, so it's now 2020, so there you go. How old's that tyre? It's a pretty old tyre. Shows how long it's been hanging around, and it's pretty much starting to like split in some of the cracks. So it's just run out of life as a tyre goes. But 2003, I mean, that's awesome. So that just goes to show, I don't know how many cases on this tyre, but it's a 2003, and it still hasn't run out of tread. I must admit, I started getting a bit nasty towards it, so I'd drop a couple of wheelies on it and stuff like that, because I knew that the tyre was stuffed and I was going to take it off. So, and it'd make it like, it'd give me like a little bit of grip for a while, and then it'd just go back to come through a roundabout and you just try and ease on the power and the thing would just start skipping and carrying on. So anyway, what I've gone to, because I had it already for my other one, is I've gone to a Pilot Power, and this is a very pointy tyre, so this here is quite sharp, so we're going to put that on. I've had it for a couple of years, but it's never even been on a bike, so you can see the little nipply things. So I'm going to go and scrub it in, give it 100 k's or so, see how we go. So I'll let you know. Okay, it's petrol. Now, Mark, come up here. Come up here. It's alright. Right, do the clutch. Just work your clutch.
Are we going?
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah, keep going. A little bit of throttle. Throttle it up just a little bit. There you go. Thanks, bud. We're at Roval, and I just run out of fuel. That's the first time I reckon I've done that in probably 15-20 years, but I did. I run it out of fuel on the East Link. So here we go. So as I said before, Mark and I are going out for a nice cruise. He's just tucking into a bit of Macca's because he hasn't eaten all day, and we've got the CBR Blackbird 07 and the magnificent CBR1000F CBR. So this is the daddy, and there's the son. So we're just having a bite to eat, or Mark is, quickly. I'm on my diet, so I'm not allowed to eat until tea time. Which doesn't bother me, because I really want to drop some weight. Because, well, I just want to drop weight because I'm getting too fat. He thinks it's hilarious, don't you? He thinks it's hilarious. So, alright then guys, we'll catch you on the road. Here he comes with his drink in hand. Does it go better with a V in your hand?
No, because you can't brake. You go to brake.
Just crush your can. I have to start inventing cup holders.
Ah, I'm sure.
And a big straw.
Yeah. We'll put them in our Camels.
We can have those ones like they used to, you know, where they have the cans on your helmet.
Yeah, and
then just have a straw coming in.
Either that or a Camel back. We've done that with this.
Yeah, I have actually. 50-50. I did it with Mother. 50-50 with Mother. That was quite nice.
Wombat or?
Yeah, Wombat Gully. It's alright, we're just having a little private nit-nat.
How to replenish your liquids in the middle of the bush.
How to keep your liquids up when you're in the bush. It's a bit different when you're on the road.
Mother and water in a Camelback.
Yeah, yeah, 50-50 mother and water in a Camelback, and you're happy all day. All right.
3 litres of it.
Yeah, 3 litres of it. Yeah. Have to stop every 5 minutes for a pee. All right, well, we're just about ready to get going, so we'll see you on the road. Oh, Max will have his fag. Yeah, Marco. Down here at Hillsville with Mark, having a coffee. And weather's all right, isn't it?
Weather's nice.
Overcast.
Fucking cute.
The queue to get into the bakery is a bit ridiculous.
Far cute.
Yeah, too long. We just pushed in. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
You did.
I didn't. All right. So we got CBR1000F. I know that because it says so on the thing there. And Mark's Blackbird. So there's a few guys out today. But sometimes you come here and you can't get a spot. But all good. Okay. Well, we're going to finish our coffees and so forth, and we'll head back home. Alright, see you then. Hey guys, just got back from our ride, and the old girl ran really well. You can see how they pick up all the dust from the braking and stuff. That's the only bad part about having white rims. But other than that, so she ran really well. She's starting to cool down now. And we're looking at the tyre, because that's the main thing I do. Once I get back after my first ride on a brand new tyre, we have a bit of a look. And I'm happy to say, after a couple of 100 Ks, all the little nipply bits are gone, and the tyre itself is showing that like the front edge of it's not burring up and the back edge is not burring up. And because I'm only doing road speeds, you're not going to get like cold tears or hot tears or pushing of the rubber a lot, because we're not pushing it at the moment. So yeah, but I'm happy the suspension is working well, which is what that would have told me after a couple 100 Ks. So I'm really happy about that. So there you go, guys, first run for the CBR on the new rear tyre. Really happy. A couple of little things which happened on the ride, which are just natural things. One of them is my left hand grip got a bit loose, so we've redone that, and the end plug come loose on it, so I've retightened that. And the guys knowing this particular CBR would know sometimes the gear stick can get quite stiff. Now they're only a slip over where the bolt goes in, it only slips over and it rubs on metal to metal type thing. So what I'm thinking of doing is taking that off and putting a bearing in there, a proper bearing. So I'll have a look at that in a minute and see if I can adapt a bearing system, which will give it a lot more, it'll make it a lot easier to change gears. So when you're in traffic, it's a bit of a pain. On the open road, when you're in top gear, you don't sort of worry about it. So, but I think it's something, a lot of other things now have been taken care of. So I want to have a look at that and make it right. Alright guys, thanks for coming along today. We'll see you soon.